Hello everyone and welcome to the very first episode of Patrick Plays Pokemon Emerald. So this is a project I've been wanting to do for about a decade now, ever since I watched Chicken Pita 12 do his Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I've always wanted to do one myself, I just never had the capability to do one before, but now I do, and I am very excited to be able to bring this content to you guys. So I'll be doing a Nuzlocke. The full rules are going to be down in the description below. But the gist of it is effectively, I can only catch one Pokemon per route, and that is the first Pokemon I run into each route. And if a Pokemon faints, it dies. So, I will also be nicknaming any of the first Pokemon I run into in each route. So, that, the first of each type of Pokemon I run into. Because I'm not operating off of species clause, so if I run into, 16 or so, Puchianas or whatever, I'm going to have to catch all of them. So. Sorry about that. And, yeah, so that's that. As far as Generation 3 goes, I would say it's my favorite generation. I don't think it's objectively the best generation. But I would say Generation 4 is objectively the best in the sense of, like, mechanics. It is a little slow when you come to, like, pacing and story-wise, but that aside, it is a very good generation. So yeah, I'm going to start off with Pat as my name, so that's what I'm going to be rolling with. And don't worry, I will be fixing the text speed once I get into the actual game itself. So this first episode, I'm going to try to keep these to around 20 minutes. This first episode is basically just going to be the intro tutorial and then catching the first 3 routes. Hopefully, depending on how long it takes. So, alright. And I've never understood why we're in the back of the moving truck, but I guess that's just a thing. So I apologize if you hear any background noise. My cat is walking across my desk constantly. So, anyway, we're going to be getting in here. We're just going to be setting the clock. It's not super important as far as this game goes. Really the only effect that I can think of is that it, determines how long your berries take to grow and whatnot. But as far as this playthrough is concerned, it does not matter to me one bit. And I'm going to head over and pick up that free potion that is in my PC as well. So, hold on 1 second. Withdraw potion, so that's a free potion. Not too bad, not too bad. I do like that. Okay. And Pat, come quickly. Yeah, I'm on my way, no worries. So, I do like, and this is a good time to talk about it, I do like the fact that you have a dad in this series. Because normally, in all the other Pokemon games, you do not have a dad. So, sorry about that. Hold on, my cat just moved my mouse. He is a big boy, he's a Maine Coon. He's absolutely adorable, but he is a little annoying when I'm ever trying to record. He always tries to get into the thick of things. He's very good, though. Alright, I am Pat. Yeah, so I'm just going to go upstairs and talk to May. So one of the things I don't like about this generation is you don't actually have an opportunity to name your rival. So it's either May or Brendan, depending on if you pick a male or a female. So that I did find a little annoying, but that's fine. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Yep, so we're just going through all this text right now. And just trying to kind of skedaddle on out of here so we can get our first Pokemon. So now there's going to be a lot of questions as to why I picked the Pokemon I'm going to pick. I just have to say that is my favorite out of all the starters. Unless there's a shiny. If there's a shiny, I'll take the shiny because that's pretty cool, I have to say. But I don't think that there will be. You actually can see right now my favorite Pokemon in all of Pokemon, Zigzagoon. It is absolutely adorable, and I just love it. So, no shinies. And we'll be going with Trico. So, we're going to hope that this Trico has decent enough stats. Excuse me. So we're going to get in there with the pound. So, if you have any interest in any of the Pokemon I catch having a name of your suggestion or your name, just make sure you make a comment down there below, and I will try to accommodate that in the future. So, if you know where I'm heading to going forward, you can say, hey, if you catch a Sandshrew in this route, name it Bally or something like that. I will do my best to accommodate that. I will be checking the comments as well, and whatever the top-rated comment is, if it's not like a name or anything like that, it's a suggestion, I'll just use that person's name as our next thing. So, I'm actually going to be naming this after one of our subscribers, Hylian, so, oops. So, I know he is a big fan of ours, and he's a big fan of Pokemon in general, so I think that he'll appreciate that, even if it is a girl. I don't think he minds. So, we'll find out. So, we're going to be heading out of here. And we're just going to go find May and beat the crap out of her, basically. Trico can take... So, a scratch from Torchic deals about 4 damage to a Trico at level 5. So, you can take about 4 scratches. If we hit level 6 before then, we should be absolutely fine and have 0 issues. So, this is another Zigzagoon. So the challenge itself actually starts after I get Pokeballs. So that way, I'm not penalized for these first 2 routes that I have to go through in case I run into anything there. So just a little bit of grace there on that end. So easily take out this Zigzagoon, no problem. If we get one more encounter, that will be level 6. Which doesn't really matter because you can win the battle pretty easily, just a level 5. And I'll show you exactly how to do that the best way possible as well. I've played this game 50 some odd times, at least, at this point. And I've done Nuzlocks of it a couple of times. So, I do have a decent amount of game knowledge when it comes to Pokemon in general. As opposed to like Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys watch our draft mode or progression series, you'll know that I'm kind of clueless. So the interesting thing that's right now is I'm actually running to the lowest encounter rates for both of these routes. All right off the bat. Wingull and Zigzagoon are the lowest encounter rates because they actually flipped Poochyena and Zigzagoon for this game from the previous 2 games. So in case you didn't know that. So that's why I'm running into Zigzagoons and I'm like, this is kind of rare. And that's why they also have a Zigzagoon instead of a Poochyena chasing Professor Birch right from the start. So we'll just take that one point of damage. So we're basically down already 1 scratch, but we're going to get level 6 off of this. So if we run into something else, I'll just absorb off of it. And the only other options are going to be Zigzagoon and Poochyena. So those I could heal pretty easily if I run into those. And this also means I'll get level 7 off of May. So, oh my gosh. Alright, so already another one. We are just getting slammed with encounters right now. So like I said, we're just going to absorb off of this guy and just easily take care of him. So, yep. Just absorb, and I should be able to absorb basically all my HP left. Or HP back, so that I don't need to go to the Poké Center and heal. And having 21 HP gives me 1 extra scratch that I can take without dying. But I'm going to be stuck at 20, so it's as if I hadn't even leveled up when it comes to HP. But I don't think my defense is going to be high enough to actually knock off another point. Okay, so we're going to run into something else here. What is that, 4 encounters? And another Wingull. This is insane. This is insane how many rare encounters I'm getting. So, we've had 1 common and 3 rares. I'll try to absorb. Might actually get level 8. Sorry about that. I actually get level 8 off of this. So I'll just absorb again. Might as well. Oh, crit. Wow. Alright. So we'll be going in with about, max HP for level 5. that we were at, so it's like not like we gained too much in terms of HP. But we do have a little bit more damage and a little bit more on the defensive side, so we'll see what happens here. So with Trico, this battle is super easy. You know, Torchic doesn't have access to Ember or Peck for that matter. So just Leer once and then just keep pounding and you should win no problem. As long as like crits aren't involved, should be absolutely fine. No matter what level you are, you don't have to be level 6 for this fight at all. As you saw, it's pretty easy to reach level 6 before the fight. So actually I'm only taking 3 damage, so my defenses are high enough to actually shrug off extra hits. And there's a crit, so, you know, like this is just going to be a walk in the park. I don't know what's going on. I've got amazing luck right now. Just running into those 2 Wingles, Zigzagoon, getting a crit in the first battle. Pretty easy stuff here. So I'm not going to complain about that one bit. Almost level 8. Not going to complain about that either. That is a decent amount of XP they just picked up. So we're just going to keep moving on then. Alright, I'll see you later, May. So I'm going to head down this way. I'm actually going to stop off at the Poké Center on the way there. And as you saw earlier, I picked up that extra potion. So we're going to start with 2 potions, which is pretty good as far as the game goes. That would have healed, you know, that restores all of Trico's HP. Potions heal 20 HP. So just get a quick heal in, get those PP points back, get that HP back. So we should be absolutely fine. So we'll just head down this way. Try to get close to May. So, and it's just another thing I like about the way that this is structured is very similar to the first route in the first Pokemon game. So it's just like you can hop down all those ledges, gets back really quickly. So we're just gonna head back into the lab. Talk to Professor Birch. So pick up our Pokedex, and then we're gonna get Pokeballs, and the run officially starts now. So I'm going to start out with 5 Pokeballs. I'm going to pick up 10 more and a couple potions at the Pokemart in Oldale Town. Oldale Town, or is it Old Ale Town? I've never really learned how to pronounce that properly. So if anyone has any suggestions in the comments, just let me know. And there's Mom. If you go around the house to the right and up, she will catch you right before you head into the first route. So we're going to get the running shoes here, which is awesome as well. And the later generations, you actually start with them. You know, like, I think it was Generation 6 was the first one that they started doing that in. Which is nice. You know, being able to move a little bit quicker right off the get-go is always fun. So we're just going to head in here and see what we can get. First route, first Pokemon. Let's go. Alright, what is it? It's Poochyena. I mean, that's to be expected. It's the tied for the highest encounter rate in this route. So I'll just get off a cheeky Absorb. So not too bad. It has a very high catch rate, so I'm just going to Pokeball it right off the start here. It should be a catch. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. So I'm going to nickname her. I'm going to call her Mona. This is a cat that me and my wife actually ran into when we were honeymooning in Florida. So it's an adorable little kitten. So as you can see, right when we entered that route, and right now, you'll see a list of all the Pokemon pop up that are available in the route. So I'm just going to put that there for you guys' reference, so you guys can know exactly what the chances are of me running into each of these. And there's another Zigzagoon. Or not a Zigzagoon, a Poochyena rather, my bad. Like I said, these guys have a very high encounter rate. So it is a tad bit unfortunate that I'm running into so many Poochyenas now that I actually started the challenge and I was hitting all those Wingles and that Zigzagoon before, but that's fine. It is to be expected. You're not going to have great luck once you do this, so I'm going to catch this Poochyena as well. And that actually surprised me. I should have gone it off of that. Alright, we'll just throw another Pokeball at it. that's what I expected to happen on the first Pokeball, but I guess didn't want to get that. So this one I'm actually not going to nickname because it is the second of the species, so I'm not gonna bother with that. It's gonna go right in the box after I go catch the next one, which is right to the left over here. So like I said, you guys can now see the list has been updated and what is here. So there's a couple rares that you can see on that list. So hopefully we can pick up one of those. And it's another Poochyena. This is the third Poochyena that we're going to be getting. So we went from having amazing luck to terrible luck. So I got Dog Squad going. And that is, I guess, what we're going to be doing today. So 2 absorbs should be enough to get it down pretty low. And then I should be able to have no problem with throwing a Pokeball and catching it. I'll pop over, drop these other 2 Poochyenas down in the Poke Center and pick up a couple of items from the store. I'm not going to be giving this one a nickname. That's kind of sad. I could have run into a Lotad, could have run into a Ralts there, could have run into CDOT even though that would be kind of sad because CDOT's not very good, especially since I already have a Grass type. So we're just going to get 10 here, because that gets us a free extra one. So it's the most efficient way of doing that, and then 4 of those, and 1 antidote. That should be more than enough of supplies to get me through the first part of the game, at least. I shouldn't have any real issue with that. So head up here, get a quick heal in, and then we'll drop off our Pokemon, and we'll be on our way to the first set of trainers. So, I do like the way that this game is structured, in that, you know, you've got basically no trainers right from the Little Route to Oldale, and then from Oldale to Petalburg, you do have a decent number. So we're just going to be storing him, and we'll be on our way. So I was really hoping I'd run into like a Wurmple or something, because I do like running Dustox. It's not too bad. It levels up pretty quickly in the early game, and it evolves right away, so becomes a staple right from the get-go. It's not very good compared to other Pokemon, but it can be very, very useful. So we'll be just doing some switch training with the Poochyena. So this guy's got a level 5 Poochyena, and Ruby and Sapphire's got a level 5 Zigzagoon. Like I said, Zigzagoon and Poochyena in these games are switched in a lot of ways. In some ways, not so much, but in other ways, there's a bit. So just switch out to Hylian, get him out of here, or her, I guess. Get off the Absorb, and that's basically going to be the strat for a while until I get better moves, better Pokemon. So basically just be using Absorb on anything that doesn't resist it. So you can look forward to just seeing me do that over and over and over again. It's like all the Zigzagoons, all the Poochyenas, all that kind of stuff. That's going to be just getting Absorbed. So that is him down. Yeah, you probably should have. A level 5 Poochyena ain't gonna do very much. I actually have lost to that before, if I go in with, like, low health. So, that is something to, you know, be aware of. So this guy's got a bunch of different Wurmples. He got 2. There's a guy later in the game that has 3, or 4 rather, level 3 Wurmples. So we're just gonna send out Hylian, and we're just gonna pound. He resists Absorb, so there's, you know, no real reason to use it. We'll just hit him with Pound a couple of times. And Wurmple's so slow, and Trico's really, really fast, so all of these string shots aren't going to do anything. He's still going to go first. He's the fastest of the starters, so it's basically just free attacks for me that I don't have to worry about. So, alright, that's a 2-shot. I was not expecting a 2-shot there. I'm pretty happy with the 2-shot. So I'll take that 22 XP, and I will change out to Mona again and just keep kind of switch training here, because I would like her to get pretty strong going forward. So I have something that has a decent amount of attack power. The think I actually will be able to beat Wurmple here, with just whacking it a bunch of times with attack. This is probably going to string shot me because, you know, it's a crapshoot as to what they're going to actually pick. So another string shot, and now it's going faster than me, which is to be expected. Poochyena is not necessarily known for its speed. It's not bad in the speed department, but it's known more for its attack power. So, and this Wurmple is just going to keep doing that. You know it's not doing anything, but whatever. Got in a couple free attacks here. Oh, here, finally, a tackle comes out. I want you to do 3. That's not too bad. I'll just take it out here with this last tackle. So it only hit me once with the tackle out of, like, what, 5 turns? Something like that. So just take it down. Not a problem, not a problem. Almost level 5. Almost level 5. So we're actually just continue. So we got an encounter. Not a problem. See, it's something we can sweep. Yep. Alright, we're just going to send out Hylia and just absorb. We'll get level 5 off of that. Gives us Howl, which is pretty nice. Early game, raising your attack power or lowering defense is going to be the key here. Because if you increase your defense, you don't most likely to have any status moves you can use to actually utilize that higher defense. You're just going to be still hitting them for probably low damage. Whereas if you lower their defense, you can send out any of your other Pokemon, they're going to do more damage. Or if you raise your attack, if you're able to sweep, you can just keep sweeping. And you're not reliant on lowering their defense. So those two, if you're looking for like status stuff or stat affecting things, that would be what I would focus on. But we're just going to get level 5 here and just continue on that way. So yeah, there's Howl. Howl's great. Howl and Leer are very, very good early. It's like a, it's the same, it's like a Swords Dance, basically. So we're going to go over here. We're going to pick up these Oran Berries. That guy's a trainer, so we're gonna fight him, but we're gonna pick these Oran and Pecha Berries first. So we'll fight him, and that'll be our last battle of the episode. So, alright. So I think he's got 2 Pokemon here. He's got a Poochyena and Zigzagoon rather, and a Tailo. So shouldn't be much of an issue. Just gonna get in there. I'll get in 2 Howls, double my attack power. I should be able to walk over anything. So we're at a speed tie, which means I'm going to go first this turn. I think, at least. No, I guess not. He's going to growl, so that's, you know, not the best outcome there, but I'll take it. Get off a couple more tackles. So I guess we are at a speed tie, so it's a coin flip. If I can get him in with this last tackle. Not quite, not quite. And now I'm actually in a deficit of attack, so it's going to be more beneficial if I keep him in here and then switch out to Hylian to take out the Tailo, so I can keep getting that XP on Mona here. So get a level 6 Poochyena right from the start. It's not going to be too bad. It's going to be pretty good, actually. Get Hylian out here. Hylian should be able to take him out in 2 hits. 2-3 hits. So, a Leer isn't necessarily going to be super important here from the start. Yeah, it's going to be about 3 hits. But these growls coming out here, yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. Yep, 3. So, buddy, you're just giving me free hits. That's absolutely fine with me. I think I'm still able to kill you. Yep, there you go. So, we're just going to get in, get that XP. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll take that. Yeah, well, you thought wrong, buddy. Alright, well, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe down below. Really appreciate that. Leave a comment if you want your name to be any of the Pokemon I catch in a future episode. I will see you guys later.